Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, for calling me to give my maiden speech in this general debate. And I would like to start by thanking the Speaker, the deputies, including yourself, and the Speaker's office for the excellent advice and the care and concern that has been shown to new members. It's greatly appreciated. It's a pleasure to follow on from the member of Newport East and to have heard the wonderful maiden speeches from the members for Bosworth and Wrexham, including all the maiden speeches I've thoroughly enjoyed listening to in this intake so far. I'm delighted to be a member of this Parliament, which is so wonderfully diverse and representative of the communities we serve. I would like to thank the Conservative Women's Organisation, Women to Win, and the cross-party 50-50 campaign for the investment they made in me and for encouraging women to stand in public life. Madam Deputy Speaker, my predecessor in Guildford, the Right Honourable Anne Milton, started her political journey as a borough councillor in nearby Reigate and Banstead. And with her experience as an NHS nurse of 25 years and genuine warmth of character, she was close to our community and understood local people and their concerns. Anne always acted with principle and what she believed was right for her, both her constituents and in the national interest. In government, Anne was an effective minister in the Department of Health and later a government whip. Indeed, she was the first Conservative woman to hold the position of Deputy Chief Whip, where she introduced better access to physical and mental health provision, as well as pioneering the induction programme for new members, of which we in this intake have all benefited from. Madam Deputy Speaker, Anne Milton's most recent post in government was Minister of State for Skills and Apprenticeships. I look forward to continuing to make the case for the value of apprenticeships, not least as someone who didn't go to university, but was able to learn and earn. I can see the enormous potential of apprenticeships as we invest in our young people as part of our future global Britain. Madam Deputy Speaker, I have the wonderful privilege of representing a constituency that I believe encapsulates its name in so many ways. Guildford, or Golden Ford, is so named because it was the natural shallow crossing point of the River Wey, where the riverbed shone with golden sand. The North Downs Way is a footpath that stretches through Surrey, including the Hog's Back and the centre of Guildford, past the ancient castle, built shortly after the Norman conquest in 1066. It provides stunning views. In fact, you don't have to go far from the centre of Guildford to enjoy a view, especially of our iconic cathedral, which sits proudly on the skyline. Beyond the town, there are many beautiful villages in the Guildford constituency, with idyllic cricket greens and friendly pubs, many of which I managed to give good custom to during the general election as a well-earned break from knocking on doors.
Sound choice.
I've been proud to call the village of Ewhurst my home for the last decade and serve as a local councillor in the neighbouring community of Cranley, which still competes for the title of England's largest village. Madam Deputy Speaker, there are hundreds of charities registered in Guildford and scores more in the wider constituency. It's a kind-hearted, philanthropic place, and the Borough Council works extremely well in partnership with these charities, helping with all sorts of issues, from rough sleeping to young carers, and the Council has a fantastic Aspire programme to promote health and well-being. Homelessness and rough sleeping are high on my list of priorities, and I look forward to continuing to work with the Council and charities like Guildford Action to see additional funding announced by the Government in December put to good use. I will work both cross-party and with the Government to tackle these issues as an officer of the Homelessness All-Party Parliamentary Group here in Westminster. Community is at the heart of this One Nation Conservative government agenda, and Guildford is uniquely placed to forge golden opportunities in linking together the fantastic University of Surrey, Surrey Sports Park, the Law College, Surrey Research Park, our entrepreneurs, our computer gaming industry, our leading 5G innovation, job creation and prosperity, with our cultural gems of the performing arts, our beautiful cobbled high street and its famous retail offering of shops, cafes and restaurants. But, Madam Deputy Speaker, the economic revenue produced by Guildford needs nourishing with inward investment of skill, talent and funding. I will be seeking government investment into infrastructure. It's time for a master plan of Guildford Town Centre and bold innovation to reduce traffic with green technology, road improvements and a repurposing of the old Cranley to Guildford rail line to ease congestion on the A281. And we know that a vibrant local community is more than its industry. It's about its services, its schools and its hospitals. Madam Deputy Speaker, I am delighted to have the Royal Surrey Hospital in my constituency. Our 3 children were born there. The A&E looked after me during a difficult second trimester miscarriage, and it was an NHS consultant at the hospital who diagnosed our son with autism and offered support. I was proud that the Prime Minister put our NHS front and centre of the general election campaign, and I give heartfelt thanks to all our hard-working NHS staff. I look forward to continuing to work on better car parking at the hospital for both staff and patients, and endeavouring to link up the hospital with the Onslow Park and Ride. Madam Deputy Speaker, as a proud immigrant to this country from New Zealand, who ventured well beyond the famous Antipodean settlements of Earl's Court and Shepherd's Bush, community is something I have had to invest in and build over the last 2 decades. The people of Guildford have been so welcoming to me, and through my work as their representative, I hope to repay their trust. Finally, Madam Deputy Speaker, being the Member of Parliament for Guildford is the honour of my life, and it would not be possible without the steadfast support of my husband, Jeremy, who is in the gallery today. With your indulgence, may I also pay tribute to my parents watching in New Zealand. My mother instilled in me a lifelong love of learning, and my father is immensely practical with a fine sense of humour. This upbringing, I trust, will hold me in good stead in this place, as we combine philosophical principles with pragmatism, meet our country where it is today, and work together to forge its bright future. Yeah.